Okay, we'll just build off of that again. This is a nice play. Lovely feet. Can we cut it back? Oh, it's a lovely ball. Oh, what a goal that is. The 4-4-2. This is one of the most balanced formations in the game, and it's absolutely been at the forefront of this game's meta. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the best 4-4-2 custom tactics, and then we'll be jumping into a live game, and I'll show you how to get the most out of them. Let's get into it. Kicking things off with the defensive style, we're just going to leave this unbalanced. Defensive width is 35, depth 71, so we will be playing with the automatic offside traps, very aggressive and nice and narrow at the back to prevent any through balls. Build-up play is balanced, chance creation, direct passing. You kind of have to be a little bit boring with a 4-4-2 because it really just lends to the typical meta things in this game, so nothing too left field there. Offensive width is 35, exactly the same as my 4-4-1-1 second variation custom tactics. They're linked in the description below if you want to check those out. I just love the way that worked with the 2 lines of 4, so I kind of really wanted to match that with my 4-4-2. The players in the box is 6, and then corners and free kicks, just go with whatever your personal preference is. Getting into the player instructions, have one striker on stay central getting behind and the other just on stay central. It just creates a bit of an offset up top and makes it easier to thread in the getting behind striker. Which way round you do this isn't really a problem, it doesn't matter. Just put your getting behind player as the one that you feel is the more clinical finisher, the faster, the more clinical one when getting in behind. Both of your wingers are going to be on comeback on defence and stay wide. As for your centre mids, have one on stay back while attacking cover centre, and have the other just on cover centre. Again, it doesn't matter which way round it is, this is more just down to which players you have. Your more offensive, ball-playing centre mid, have them as the balanced one. As far as the defence goes, plain and simple, it's just stay back while attacking on the whole back 4, and the goalkeeper is also just on the default. We have the centre mid as balanced, kind of being the 5th man in the attack, creating a bit of an overload, so we don't want to commit any defenders in this setup. This is the team that we're going to be using. Let's jump to some foot champs and I'll show you how to get the most out of this formation. Let's get into it. Okay, into the 4-4-2 we go. Let's just start things off. Main thing I do is I generally work my attacks through the wings on here because we've got those left mids and right mids on stay wide. They tend to hug the byline and they're the players that get the most isolated. If I don't lose the ball here. Blimey, he's really going for that, isn't he? Okay, drop that off. Try and get him on a run. Get him into this space here. And then from here, we just want to be creative. Working the ball back. There's our overlapping centre mid because he's on that balanced instruction. We're unlucky not to finish there. Nearly a pretty crazy header from Neymar. But as you can see, that you're already seeing how that balanced centre mid kind of creates that overload. The guy kind of had everybody picked up, but the moment I had Zidane committing into the attack, it was just a guy that isn't getting picked up. And that's how you can get in a lot of the time with this formation. As far as the defence goes, you don't really want to be pulling out anyone from your back 4. I know that's kind of a general rule of thumb with defending in this game anyway, but generally just trust your defenders to sort of stay back, hold their positions, and don't overcommit, and you'll do absolutely fine in this setup. I'm going to drive the byline here, pull it back. Oof, I've slightly mistimed it, but on Puskas' weak foot, that is 1-0. Textbook goal there. It's cutbacks, it's boring, people don't like it, but you know, you still have to work for them, and this formation really, really helps with that. Like I say, starting with those stay wide wingers, you've got the getting behind striker, you've got the overlapping centre mid, and it all kind of works like clockwork. Here, I just want to retrieve Mendy as much as I can. Luckily, not pulling out our centre back has meant he's there to collect the cutback. Here, I'm just going to wait till he's right on the defensive line. Then play it, try a little through ball, maybe fake one way, go the other. Oh, he's got a good foot in there. I was just about to shoot that near post. Okay, again, I don't want to pull out the wing back here, as tempting as it is. Just let your defence keep its shape. Try and get your wingers and centre mids back as numbers, rather than pulling out your defenders. Okay, I'm just going to back Thiago Silva off here, and we've won it back. Oh, I did not mean to do that. It's kind of gone through his legs. I was pressing R1 to call pushcast too, but let's try and cut off his option down the wing if we can. Okay, he's overcommitted now, so I'm just going to pull Zidane back a bit. Just don't pull out any of our defenders. Make him work for it. And there we go. We forced him into the mistake. Now we can build off our attack again. So, here, I'm just going to play that out wide with Zidane, call our winger 2, call Zidane 2 as well, just to make it look like I want him as a passing option. We'll drive this space here. Work the triangle. Zidane's made a great offensive run. We'll try and nod this across. Bang. I mean, what a goal. See how just effortless it is? Because you've got the balanced centre mid, you've got a get behind winger, you're giving the opponent so much to think about. It's just, you know, they can only control one player at a time. So giving them lots of looks, it just makes it very, very difficult to stop everything that you're throwing at them. Once again here, as I always do, I'm just going to call Neymar forward. From here, I'm going to call Puskás back a tad, just to get a cool angle on him. I was hoping one of them would tuck in a little bit more there than they did, so I'm just going to play this a bit steadier here. Maybe work for something around the edge of the box. Good tackle by him. Just try and not give anything too easy away here. Little through ball maybe. Drive the byline. Zidane's done amazing there. That's an awful shot. That's probably why I should have people with better weak foots up top, but hey, we're working with what we've got. Okay, just keep the pressure on him here. Don't let him have anything too easy. Interesting throw choice, but it's worked. Okay, again here, you can see I'm not pulling out Llorente because that would free up the guy in the middle too much. I'm just tracking back with anyone else that I can that isn't my back four. And as you can see by doing that, the moment he tried to make the pass, my wing back who I didn't pull out of position was just there to collect it. That was a bit weird. Neymar kind of drifted off the pitch, so that was a bit odd. That's made us lose the ball, which is a bit annoying. Good tackle there from Mendy. Name me a better 82 rated card in this game, I'll wait. Thought I could maybe run that. It's a little bit poor from me there. Stolen that, sort of. Ref? Apparently that's fine. Okay, again, I've pulled out my wing back a tad more than I'd have liked to there, but I'm just going to let him recover. Put on a little bit more pressure here because this guy's holding the ball a fair bit. Again, we don't want to pull anyone out. We're just going to trap these runs. Once again, as long as you've got good defenders, not pulling them out will serve you very, very well in this setup. Okay, that's a good tackle from him there. Quite glad we got a good start off here because this guy isn't a bad player whatsoever. It's nice that we've got a little bit of a cushion to start with here. That's a terrible pass from me. Almost just didn't expect him to mark it. Just trying to keep my eye on this runner that he's got here. Again, we're not going to pull anyone out. Good block, but he's got a lucky rebound, but that's an easy save there for Schmeichel. Just going to let our team take shape a bit here. Dink that into Zidane. Call Neymar 2. Player 1-2. Call Puskás back a little bit for the pass. Oh. This guy really cuts off the passing lanes well, doesn't he? He didn't look like he had any right to get that. It's the weird thing with playing champs on a Friday. You never really know what you're going to get. I am recording this on the Friday, kind of earlier in the day, so sometimes you can get good players at lower elos because they've all just started their run. Okay. That's a good tackle, but we've gotten slip, and that's a great run by our balanced centre mid, and that is a fantastic finish. One thing I would say with this setup, the better that balanced centre mid is, the more success you're going to have. Certain things like your more defensive orientated centre mid, you just kind of need a bit of pace, a good defensive AR. You don't need anything too crazy. But for the balanced centre mid, the ones coming forward, as you can see here, it is often them that actually get in on goal because they are the person not being picked up. So the better player you can get in there, the better. I'm currently using this lone Zidane here. I'm halfway through crafting him. Haven't managed to do him yet, so this is my first actual chance trying him out, and it seems like he's suiting the way I like to run this team absolutely perfectly. So yeah, get as good as player as you can in that position. It is definitely one of the positions to put a bit more of your budget in for sure, along with the wingers and the defence, I would say. Might try Travella here. Oh, he's gone to his left, that's weird. Okay, we'll just build off of that again. This is nice play. Lovely feet. Can we cut it back? Oh, it's a lovely ball. Oh, what a goal that is. Man, I just love how effortless that was. Didn't have to force anything too much. The passing options and passing lanes just opened up themselves. Now, the hardest thing in this game to stop is obviously a kick-off, so let's press our nose against the screen and try not concede here. My word. It's crazy how many years I've played this game, and yet kickoffs have always been nails to defend. It's a great run from Depay. I'm going to ball roll this and trust Salah to overlap here. Maybe get a ball across. Oh, it's beautiful. This is getting a little bit nasty now. Lovely run there from Pushkas and a perfect ball across. Like I say, everything generally comes through those wingers. The more that you try and play it through the wingers, the more success you're going to have. But because we have got that getting behind instruction and then one on a balance as far as the two strikers go, that offset, that's a terrible throw from me, that offset does still allow you to have opportunities to get through the middle. So if you play against someone that cottons on to the fact you are really trying to force the ball out wide, what you can do, I'm just going to try not to concede here, what you can do is still work your attacks through the middle because you have got a dynamic there that still works. Luckily that's actually mine there. Two. Neymar's fighting for it. Okay, here I'm going to ball. I'll just get the angle to Pushkas. Oh dear. Even though it's obviously a foul, I feel like he got done a little bit dirty there. I feel like on the sticks he didn't really do anything wrong. He's even jumped the right way and it's gone in. It's just not this guy's game, is it? He's actually played pretty well. It's just, like I say, with these tactics, I really have just found them giving me the edge in games. Just because I don't give up anything that I shouldn't on the defence. And I generally don't waste anything that I shouldn't on the attack. So I really feel like I get 100% out of my team when I run these tactics. I really, really do. I'm really enjoying it. And I can finally see why the 4-4-2 is quite a forefront in this game's meta now that I've found a set that really suit me. And hopefully these will suit you guys as well. I'd love to hear how some of you guys get on with these. That's going to be another pen. The speed boost left him for dead a little bit there. I'll try a little dink down the middle. And there we go. Nice, cool and composed finish there from Pushkas. Tell you what, this scoreline is brutal for how decent this guy is. Oh well, we'll take them because I'm sure I'll get destroyed unjustifiably at some point as well across the weekend. Oh, it's good fit. I mean, everything's just dropping for us here. He's getting a little bit... I feel like I'm bullying him a little bit. I feel bad. But hey, if you want to have the same results online, guys, try running these. Honestly, they're so good. I mean, especially once you get a feel for where people are moving and when, and you're really in tune with the tactics. Like, a lot of my games do go like this, just getting much bigger results against people that I probably shouldn't. But that's what you want. You just want tactics that can complement your game as much as possible. See, even that, like the fact he's red and McGeady cancelled there, shows that he's no scrub, this guy. Most people would have just committed into the way I was going there. I think it's a big part of why this guy stayed. He knows he's better than this game has made him seem. Got off there from him. And as you can see there, like even though Zidane is on that balanced instruction, he still does come back to defend. He just ventures more forward on the attack than your other centre mid will. Hopefully not get done by a direct corner. Shackles put it in for him. What is that? It wasn't even going in. My word. Serves me right for bringing the keeper out, but you can't help but feel some 6'4" giant's going to score a header if you don't. Okay, let's see what we can work from this kickoff at least. I'm going to play a lock it into my winger, really get him to hug that byline. Sort of bait him a little bit here. Get him to pull a few players out. Oh, I've walked into a bunch of players there, my word. Crikey, that Haaland's not going to give it up easy, is he? Good chance for him there. You'd have hoped to have maybe gotten a goal from that one. I kind of lost the ball in a really bad spot with Salah, so that one's on me. It's kind of the first point in this game we've really looked open, to be honest. I just need to not get too comfortable here and just play as smart as we were earlier on in the game. So, like I say, always Looking for those wingers, starting the attacks off with them, and then from there we're just working the ball inside. I'm going to use Zidane as bait, and that might be a red for his defender there, because I've left him for dead. Oh, it's a straight red. He's straight out of here. That's one thing I love, is because one of my strikers isn't on a getting behind, you know, so he just kind of sat there waiting for the pass. And you can use that as bait like I did to then just drive the space, which is always nice. Might try a power shot here. Ooh, good block. Flip flat. Oh, good tackle. Not sure if he even read that, to be fair, but he got his foot in, so that's what counts. I'm not going to overcommit Mendy here. I've got to be careful I don't get lazy with my defending. If I didn't commit Mendy at all, then we would have collected that a lot easier. But he's ran off the pitch there. He's not really had anywhere to go. Try and play this down the line. Trigger Puskás on a run. Hopefully get him through. I'm going to trigger Depay on a run now as well. Might play this in early. Good block from his Alaba. Fair play to him there. He cut that angle off really well. Loft across in. Big boy Virgil. Oh, it's a little bit wide. Some pressure on here. Maybe an offside trap just to put all... Didn't expect him to play it out wide there. An offside trap probably wasn't the best port of call there. It's a good ball from him. That might be a goal. Good block. Again, just not pulling the defenders out anywhere you shouldn't. If you make a mistake like I did there, doing a bad offside trap, for example, just trust your defence and don't pull them out. It serves you well. And an absolutely outstanding 8-1 win there to kick off our champs run. We love to see it. If you guys have any questions in regards to the formation, how to get the most out of it, please just put them in the comment section down below. These videos are all about helping you guys out, so anything that you want to know, just ask me, and I'll get straight back to you guys. In the description below, I have linked the 4-4-1-1 second variation custom tactics that I mentioned at the start of the video, along with my full custom tactics playlist for you guys to check out. As always though guys, if you did make it this far in the video, I really appreciate your time. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn your bell on. Take care guys.